gave you a little contemplation overnight. Anybody remember? A test. What was it? Flexing. So that's right, you can make it up on the spot. My contemplations are always, you know, you can take it. So maybe how shall we organize ourselves? You won't be on your mat. Did you already, the addiction's already started. The floor fish, I told you, it's evolutionary. You become floor fish and then you become dolphins. You go back. Forget all this stuff, all this land-based stuff, back into the water. Okay. Oh, you can stay on your mat. That's all right. You can be flexible. Stay on your mat. I'll just stand up so I can see everybody. All right. So, what flexes? What bits? We're being a bit reductionist. What can flex? What can flex? Oh, that's a very literal answer. Yes. All right. Yeah, so that's a lay language thing is, oh yeah, we'll flex our muscles. So let me drop back a bit then. Yes, muscles, that's a lay use of the word flexing, that a muscle can flex. Actually, all a muscle can do is lengthen and shorten or not, which means it can stay anywhere in a, it can go very short, or it can go very long, or it can stop anywhere in between. So joints, there's the joints that, it's the muscles that flex the joints is actually the, you know, literally what happens. So if muscles can shorten, what then makes, why is one movement called flexion and another movement called extension? Well, there's sort of a tradition, there's an old definition that flexion is the closing of the primitively ventral surfaces. What does that mean? So primitively ventral means that sort of from an evolutionary point of view, from a cross species or phylogenetic thing is our belly surfaces. Ventral is belly, is stomach. So we don't actually use the word ventral even in current anatomy. It's more, well, it could be anterior, it might not be anterior because the knee flexes, and that's not anterior, that's the posterior surface that it flexes. It's the opposite of dorsum.
Plantar?
Well, it is ventral. I'm thinking the more current word. Bloody Nora. It's the bloody Nora, that's what it is. Anyway, so it's the, you know, it's the front, could be the front. No, it's not. Often it's anterior. It's not always anterior. Anyway, so let's say it's the belly surfaces. So the belly surface of the hand, if you like, is this surface, because the opposite is dorsal. So in this, the ventral surface of the hand is this palmar. Now, what characterizes the ventral surface? Let's just stick with ventral because where we know that. What's the kind of experience of a ventral surface? So what's, you know, the palm of the hand and the sole of the, sorry? Softer. Yeah, it's softer. The belly surfaces are softer. There's more kind of padding on them as, you know, as well. So they're the folding surfaces, you know, so the hands fold, the belly folds. Now the soft surface on the leg is here, right? So it's not, that's what I'm saying, it's not, you can't say that the ventral surfaces are anterior. Anterior means front, because the ventral surface of the leg is actually here, but the belly part is back here, right? And I'm kind of doing this because it's kind of, yeah, that's right. We've flipped our legs around actually from an evolutionary point of view. And the soles of our feet obviously are facing down, and that's the, you could say it's the soft, it's almost like the tickly surfaces, isn't it? Yeah, it's the ventral surfaces. We close them. The flexion is the closing of those ventral surfaces. So here's the soft one. Often it's the white bits of us in a way, isn't it? Because it's sort of bits that aren't so exposed to the sun. Maybe you could think of it that way. I don't know, that maybe just me, that my belly's whiter than my back, and my back is browner than my back. But, the palms of my hands are whiter than the paler. Sorry to be ethnically underverse there, saying whiter. Paler would be better. Would be more accurate. Yes. Exactly. Yeah. So the belly is vulnerable. So there's this idea of protection, right? Of closing, protecting these soft, vulnerable bits. So yeah, if you would think it from a defense point of view, we would close to protect, because they are vulnerable, because particularly in the trunk, behind that ventral surface are our vital organs, where we are vulnerable. You can get stabbed in the back, obviously. It's a bit revolting. Yeah. Yes. So that's the thing about these talks, is there's going to always be an exception to prove the rule. And guess what? I reckon you're going to be the one that always finds it. I just have this little feeling in my ventral surface. So, which is a very vital function. So, yes, absolutely. It's not like we're not vulnerable in our back. But if you think, again, you can, what's your experience of curling up? So lie on your side. Sorry? No, you don't have to have your head in any position at all. So if